Hi, it's Andy Waring, the beginner's friend here. I'm recording this video to take the unusual step for me of recording a review of a product that I became aware of recently. It's one that I think is quite exciting, or will be quite exciting for a number of people who are looking to get traffic to their offers. But before I go into the actual review itself. Just a quick overview of what I'm going to do within this particular video. I'll start with an overview of the actual course itself, what it's covering, um, where I think people will benefit from it. I'll then actually give you a guided tour behind the scenes, actually through the members area of the particular product we're talking about, um, and then get into the pricing of both the main product and the upsells. There are upsells, and for once, I think they actually work really neatly with the product itself. They're not required, but they do work very well hand in hand with those. So I'll be looking at those, and then finally what I'll be doing is I'm really quite excited about this. I'll be showing you the special bonus package that I've put together for you. Now this is quite unusual in that I've actually recorded training specifically for the bonuses. So you know they are very much unique. And so really excited about that. It's I can pretty much guarantee it's the best set of bonuses that I've offered, and there's real world value there. But I'll go into that in more detail at the end of the video. Okay, so what I'm talking about, the product I'm talking about, is Solo Ad Insider. Um, it's why it caught my attention is as much as I use solo ads and believe that they are a fantastic resource for getting a quick injection of traffic to your offer. Um, there can be a lot of pitfalls in using that sort of traffic. Where this particular product is head and shoulders above any similar sorts of products is that the creator is someone who actually has in their past sold solo ads. So it's a sort of a poacher turned gamekeeper sort of situation. He knows the tricks of the trade. He knows what sellers are trying to do, and he basically lifts the lid on how to get the very best out of solo ads. You know, from where to find them, what to look for, how to best use them, etc. So it's really a really fantastic resource, um, produced in a series of simple, short videos, 15 in total, where Loy actually goes through all of those elements in a very structured and logical way, which I don't always find is the case when you get this sort of training. Um, the As I say, there are 15 modules, and I'll show you those in a moment. It launches, excuse me, it launches on Monday the 13th, at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Um, there are links, you'll find links above and below this video, where you can get access to the product with my bonuses, but be aware that will only become live actually at the time that the product goes live. I will send you another reminder about that. So let's just have a quick a quick look through the actual sales page. You can see it's quite a simple one. If you want all the traffic you can handle on demand, then this is for you. discover these vital secrets and unlock the number one source of hot done for you traffic. And that's what it is, you know, as a source of instant traffic. You can't really beat a solo ad if it's provided by a reputable provider. So if we scroll down, this is Loy. He's the creator. He's someone, if we scroll down here, we see his history. Scroll down. Can see some of the things it does here. The essential mindset of a successful solo ad user, how to find the perfect solo ad sellers, which is, you know, in itself, that is just, you know, that really is going to help you if you're someone who's looking to use solo ads. But the element I wanted, which I now can't find, here we go. So you can see there it actually states that this was written by an ex-solo ad vendor. Lloyd puts over in nice simple terms, and having gone through, and I have gone through all of these videos, that's exactly what you do get. There's no fluff, there's no technical jargon. Lloyd has very much made it simple to follow. Use simple language. He's got to the nub of the issue. He hasn't tried to fluff it out with all sorts of different things. And as you know, just one person here, you know, he said, I've learned a lot from these videos, stuff I wish I'd known the last time I brought solos. And for anyone who's used solos in the past, like me, you probably will have been stung at time to time. Having looked at this information, that's something that you won't happen again. So let's have a look at the actual members area itself. As you can see, it's nice and clean, professional looking. We've got down the side here the various lessons, starting with the introduction, where Lloyd just gives just a bit of history about himself, why he's qualified to give you the information. Then getting into a solo ad definition. So, you know, even if you are brand new to this and know nothing about solo ads, Lloyd has you know, makes it nice and clear right from the start what it is, what it isn't, what it provides, etc. Then the idea of the solo ad buyer's mentality, you know, what you should be expecting and not expecting from solo ads. Very useful particular module, that one. It then goes into the pros and cons. You know, again, because of that background that Lloyd has, what he's done is been able to highlight the things that you should be looking for, the pitfalls of solo ads, and there are pitfalls, and Lloyd makes them completely clear for you so that you don't actually fall over them. Then we've got the insider's insight. You know, some again tips from underneath the cloak, if you like, of solo ads. Finding and choosing a vendor, and if I click on this, you'll see that within that he's actually broken it down into 3 separate videos, all looking at the ways to make sure that you can pick the right vendor. You know, it's such an important element of purchasing solo ads that, you know, that's why the information's being put there. And it goes beyond just looking at conversions. There's a whole bunch of stuff that Lloyd goes through that will make sure that you can get a solo ad provider that is more or less guaranteed to produce quality clicks for you. Then you've got the costs, what you should be expecting to pay, how you can actually get that reduced. Again, worth the price of the training in itself there. Then we've got the solo ad buying for the different funnel types. You know, it goes into what type of funnel you've got and what type of solar ad would best benefit that. And then he goes into the idea of the analysis of the actual results, and touches on moving forward. You know, once you've got those subscribers from your solar ad, how to best deal with them, and looking, as I say, looking at the analysis of the results that you've got to see how successful or otherwise the solar ad has been, whether to actually go back and use that particular vendor again or not. So as you can see, it's a very comprehensive video training based course that will look at all aspects of getting the very most out of your solar ad purchases. In terms of how much this is going to cost you, well, it's actually been priced very competitively as far as I'm concerned. If we just have a look at some of the prices here, the actual product itself, which isn't here, starts at $9.97. So when it launches on Monday, it will be $9.97. Although it's on a dime sale, and that will increase after every sale. So well worth getting in there early to get the cheapest price. So you're looking at round about $10. You know, $10 for all this information. You know, you could save that on the first solar ad purchase that you make. So you know, this can very quickly return the value. You know, there will be a very quick return on investment. So once you've beyond that, the first upgrade is a done-for-you sales funnel. You know, if you don't have a funnel already, or the funnel that you're using is not converting, what Loy's done is actually created a funnel specifically for this offer. You know, so rather than you having to spend hours putting something together, creating a lead magnet, etc., Loy has done that for you. And you know, at the price that he's suggesting, you know, $5.97, though it's on a dime sale, you'll never pay more than $11. So $11 for a ready-made sales funnel. So you know, all these solar ads that you're purchasing, you know, what Loy's done is created something that will help you utilize the clicks that are coming in with this particular sales funnel. The upsell for that, the upgrade for that is, you know, although Loy has produced a completely fully illustrated and comprehensive setup guide, he recognizes that, you know, some of us don't have the time to be you know, setting things up, and therefore what he's willing to do is actually set up that funnel for you, actually upload it to your web space, etc., such that, you know, talk about done for you system. All you then need to do is send traffic to it. In other words, purchase your solar ads. So you know, it's probably the ultimate of a done for you service. So that's there and available. And the upgrade 3 deals with the communication once you've got people onto excuse me, onto your list. You know, it's important that you actually start communicating to subscribers once they're onto your list, and therefore continuing on with that done for you theme, what Loy has provided is a complete email promo pack. Now this is a year's worth of tried and tested, proven email swipes that have brought in thousands of dollars in affiliate commissions. So you know, all you're needing to do is insert your own links and send them. And again, in terms of a time saver, That is absolutely fantastic. And for the price, you know, for $20, it would take you 2, 3, 4 times that um, to actually get an email written from a freelancer. You've got a whole year's worth for that. So you know you're talking, you know, less than two. It works out less than $2 a month. Um, you know, you will make that back up on the you know, on a couple of commissions from sales that you make. So well worth it. Um, there is actually I don't know whether I should tell you this, but I will because I want to be completely open. There's a downsell for that. You know, if you didn't want to go for the complete package, there is a light version of that, which still gives you a lot of those. Well, it gives you all those emails, but doesn't provide the various bonuses that come with the full package. So, you know, for once, I think Loy has really thought about these upsells. He hasn't just thrown them in as a money maker. They've been designed to really help people who are into email marketing. You know, so from the solo ads bringing in the traffic through to getting that traffic into subscribers, into then building relationship and benefiting from those subscribers. It truly is a done for you system. Moving on then, in terms of the pros and cons of this particular product. Well, you know, I'd like to be honest with these things, and as you've probably heard already, I've got a lot of time for this particular offer. I think there's a lot to be said for it. You know, the pros, it's well set out. They're short, no fluff videos. I'm sick and tired of seeing courses where you have to plough through loads of just guff to get to the key points that you want to learn from the information. And with this, with the videos that Loy has recorded, he's kept them short, and he's done that by just getting rid of the extra stuff. So you just get the meat on the bones. So you know that's very much a positive. In terms of the negatives, they are few and far between, but there's a couple. You know, if I was being ultra picky, there are a couple of things that sort of stuck with me as I was going through the training. The first one is, at first glance, the platform that the training is on is a little bit clunky. No, it's not horrendous, but it does take a couple of steps for you to actually get to the training. It's minor, but as I say, it's worth, just as I say, I wanted to be completely open with this. It's worth being aware of. And the second one, it's probably, I'm being very harsh because it's not what the product is about. But you know, I would have liked to have seen more about how to deal with the subscribers once they've come in from that traffic that was created by the solo ads. As I say, that wasn't the scope of Loy's training, so perhaps I'm being totally unfair. But I did think that was something that would have been really useful, which actually leads into my bonus package, which I said I am really quite excited about. I've not put together a package like this before, and I genuinely think it will help a lot of people. And one of the things I have done, referring back to this idea of how do you deal with clients once, or subscribers once they have been subscribed, is I'm including one of my best-selling training courses that deals with creating emails that both build relationships but also sell to your subscribers. You know, if you don't build a relationship with your subscribers, it is inevitable that they will leave you as quick as you added them. So that all that, as much as you know, you're going to find the best solo ads providers and the best solo ads through the training, if you don't then build a relationship with them, you're going to lose them, you know, just as quickly. So all that effort and time and cash was wasted. So as I say, I'm going to provide you with this training. It is something that's got me onto leaderboards ahead of people with lists that are much larger than mine. But I've sort of jumped ahead there a little bit. Let me give you a flavour for the other things that are included. So the first thing is one of the training videos that I recorded specifically for this particular promotion, and it's my viral traffic method. Both of the videos that I've recorded, they are designed to work together. You can work them separately or together, and they are designed to multiply the effect of the traffic that is brought in by the solo ads that you purchase once you watch your training. So, you know, with this training, you can multiply the number of clicks by, you know, by 100%, by 200%, by even 300% perhaps. You know, this is stuff that has worked tremendously well for me, and now I've recorded these short videos that give you the tricks of the trade. So they're very simple. They don't take a lot of effort, and yet the results that you can get from them are you know, quite outstanding. So as I say, that's the first one. Totally free method I've been using to send literally thousands of clicks to my offers on Total Autopilot, and actually show you, you know, that's not just an idle claim. Within the video, I show you just one of these particular offers that I use that has brought in on just the one offer over 3,000 clicks. So I say, it in itself, that is a really powerful bit of training. The second one is my traffic multiplier method. Again, another video that I've recorded specifically for this offer. The method covers another totally free, you know, both of these are totally free method that will multiply the number of clicks you receive from your solo ads, or any other source for that matter. So, you know, just those two together probably worth the cost of the actual training. Moving on to bonus 3, this has a you know, a real world value of $17 per month. You know, that's how much people are actually paying for this at the moment, and it's 12 months access to my IM Success Academy membership. You're going to get a full year's access to my premium training site. In there are literally hundreds of hours of IM training created by myself and other successful marketers, and it covers all sorts of IM based topics, from list building to product creation, from traffic creation to sales funnels. And as I say, that has a genuine real world cost of $17 per month, and you're getting 12 months free access to that. I've not included, it's not actually here, the one I mentioned earlier, the other training package that I'm going to deliver to you, the one that shows you how to write those relationship building emails. It's one that I've added, you know, just recently, hence isn't on this list. But the final one, and this is such it's such a valuable bonus. I toyed with whether to actually include it or not. In the end, I decided I would, but I'm going to stress this, that only the first 10 buyers will actually qualify for this particular bonus. And I don't do that idly. It's not just some fake scarcity. This final special bonus is to receive 1 month's email coaching access to me. Now, that's something that I provide currently at $197 per month. And obviously, it takes a certain amount of my time to do that effectively. Therefore, when I decided to offer that, I realised that I couldn't, offer it to everyone. Therefore, I've offered it just to the first 10. And so, possibly definitely the most valuable bonus I've ever provided. With this, you can send me questions, discuss your strategy, come up with a model for your business, ask my advice, get my feedback, however you want to use it. Whatever you need to take your business to the next level, I'm going to actually provide that for a whole month. As I say, you have to be one of the first 10 to get in. So there's the package. Hopefully you can understand why I'm so excited about this package. As I mentioned, the coaching is only for the first 10. The rest of the package I'm restricting just to the first 50 buyers. Therefore, I'm expecting that to go pretty quickly. Therefore, I do suggest that if you are considering this, that you check it out as quickly as you can, to make sure that if you are interested, that you get involved, that you click on the link either above or below and get your bonuses sewn up. As I say, I genuinely believe that bonus package is more than worth the price of the particular training. So there's my review. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's been useful for you. Drop me a mail, drop me a message, either via the blog or at andy@thebeginnersfriend.com. I always respond to emails that are sent to me, so please utilise that if you wish. Click on the links above or below, get your copy, grab hold of your bonuses, and I think you'll be glad you did. See you around.